This is a take two. We had a technical difficulty there on the first one, so hopefully everybody can see me now. I'm nice and crooked. So I don't know, it said my internet connection was not strong, so I'm in my house, which is very strange. But hi, my name is Katie. I am the owner of a DIY studio called Junk to Jules. We're located in Northwest Arkansas, and we've been doing craft fairs for years and years, so crafting is my thing. I believe that's what I was created to do, and I'm blessed to just share that with you. So today I have a fun, basically free gallery wall project that you're gonna love, I hope, and it can match any style. So I already see a few of you hopping in. Hi to Jennifer, how are you, girl? And then Kara's here. So Kara actually is my right-hand gal, so sometimes she's on videos with me, so you guys probably know her. She's commenting, it looks like maybe Junk to Jules, as Junk to Jules, so if you see her, she may pop in some links or answer some questions for you, so that is good, because I'm shooting on my phone today. I got a new fancy camera, and then my computer went down, so that's the way it goes, right? I know it's a random Monday to pop on and do a video, but I've been thinking about putting a gallery wall together. And I know previously some of you creative ladies have asked about gallery wall things, so I thought this would be fun to just share it with you while I'm doing it. So we are still in party mode at my house, if you can see that. My daughter turned 16 yesterday, so we had a party over here. It was flamingo themed, so we still got balloons and all the festivities, so we're just having a craft party today. That's what we'll just roll it into the craft party. So I'm glad you're here. If you know anybody else who's crafty or who would like to know more about gallery walls, would you please share this post with them? I would love it, and the more people who know about Junk to Jules, the better, right? Sharing is caring, and we appreciate that. Did you see the dog walk by? That's Piper. If you haven't met her, she usually randomly pops up in my videos, so embrace it, right? Anyway, okay, I'm gonna show you what you're gonna make. Are you ready? And then I'm gonna have y'all guess what supplies you actually need. Okay, so this is what we're making. And I know it's probably backwards to you guys, and I'm gonna figure out how to reverse that. Somebody told me there's like a tool you can use, but I will test it out sometime. But isn't this so cute? So like, this is cute little wall hanging, and I thought this would be perfect for a gallery wall. You could print out a picture. This one would be cute for a kitchen because it's like it says certified farm fresh milk and homemade ice cream, so with the cow on it, and so that would go perfect in a kitchen gallery wall thing, but you could print out a quote about family or love to put in your family room. I also the example that I'm gonna make has just like a letter T in a vine, so that's really cute. But okay, so this is, like I'm saying, this is free, and I'm gonna show you a lot of ideas I have for this cute little project, but this would be a good little filler for any sort of gallery wall or standalone by itself, right? So these little pieces, I've made them kind of look like metal. If you watched our aged metal video, it's a few videos back, so if you haven't watched that one, go back and see that, because we actually use cinnamon and silver paint to create this faux, like rustic, rusty metal look. So I kind of did that for this one, like it's metal strips hanging it. So, and then I just added this little twine. So I think this one's really fun. I didn't have any like cardstock. You could to like make it hold up a little better, but I just did regular printer paper on my at-home printer. So I'm going to show you how to do this one, and I'll do a little bit different on the pieces. Okay, so these little wood pieces, here's where I'm saying this is basically free. You probably have some sort of twine or rope or raffia or ribbon you can use to hang it, but these little pieces of wood right here are paint sticks, y'all. These are free. They just give them away. Like, I don't feel bad asking for like 100 at Sherwin-Williams because I buy so much paint there. But I'm sure you can pick up a couple next time you're in Walmart or whatever. And you can do this fun project at home, okay? Just print out a picture, print out a quote. I actually have a Pinterest board that's Junk to Jules if you search Junk to Jules on Pinterest, and there's a bunch of fun like farmhouse inspired printables and seasonal printables that I've pinned there, so that's a great resource if you're looking for some collected ones that I thought were cute, and that's where I printed both of the ones that I'm working on today to show you, okay? So we are going to start with our paint sticks, free paint sticks, and here's how I'm going to do this. I didn't want to use power tools, so I'm using this box cutter, and I'm not going to hurt myself. Let's see. Okay, so this is the printable I'm going to do for this next one. Isn't that cute? And they had all the letters available, and like one that said home sweet home, one that says gather. I think there was even one that said farm fresh, but it's like a little wreath, and it's going to look like it's on a planked shiplap type or beadboard background. So that's really fun. Okay, But I've got to measure my sticks, and I'm gonna put this down a little. Hopefully you don't fall. Okay, can we see? Kind of see me, kind of see the tape. I've got pineapple napkins. I told you, we're still partying today. So I'm gonna kind of measure. I've got a Sharpie. So I'm just laying it on here because I'm not a perfectionist, y'all. I hope, if you are, you measure exactly. I mean, it's 8.5 by 11. It's just regular computer paper, but you can measure and all that. So I'm gonna cut as far as I can to the straightest, to get a straight edge on the edge of that stick, paint stick. And I'm gonna make sure that my Sharpie edges go on both sides. So I've drew a line and I put it around the corner because when I cut it, I'm gonna kind of like just score on one side and then I'm gonna score on the other side. So I'll show you this, okay? So I'm gonna put it down there. I'm just using cardboard on my dining table. Earlier I did it on a mouse pad. I'm gonna use what you got, girl, right? No tools. You probably got a box cutter or razor knife at home. So I'm just gonna kind of like score that a couple times on this side. And then because I can see that the edges, the Sharpie pins, I can cut a line pretty well. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Pretty well on the other side, so I can kind of, okay. So, and then it just like, okay, I need a few more scores. Hang on. No. Okay, so I've kind of gone over it 3 or 4 times. And then you just snap it off, and that's your little trim. So you need one for the top and one for the bottom. The other thing that you could do, I got a few advanced things into this. You could cut 2 and like sandwich your paper in between. That would make it a little more sturdy. I'm using really like the lightweight computer paper, so I didn't really need anything too hefty, but I'm going to show you some other ideas in a bit where you may want to use a front and a back. Okay, so I'm going to do my next one here. I'm just eyeballing from my other paint stick, so I'm drawing my little Sharpie line. I'm putting some dots on some edges, so I have both those. Seemed like 3 times was the magic number. I'm gonna keep on my fingers. There we go. And I'm trying to see if any questions, let me know. Missy says she already thinks it's cute. That's good. Missy, do you have a gallery wall in your house? Are you working on one? Tell me. I know Kara, she's commented on here as Junk to Jules. If you guys see her in there, she has a really cute gallery wall at her house, and she's just kind of kept adding and adding as she's like found things, and that's what I love to do. I'm gonna put this up a little bit so you guys aren't annoyed by seeing half my head. Are you? There you go. Okay. But that's a look that I like, where it's really just collected over time versus like put it all up in a day. So I kind of want to do over the next few weeks some gallery wall videos, so different inspirations for y'all. So if you want to start collecting items, you want things you can choose from your other areas of your house. I mean, if you have initial that you collect or a number that you collect or certain quotes or art that you like, even old frames, just start your little pile. And so every week when I come in here and give you some ideas for gallery walls, you guys can start implementing those. So this will be one fun thing you can add to that gallery wall if you've got a project in mind. I see Tiffany just dropped in. Hi, Miss Tiffany, how are you? So I am just mixing up some paint because I had 2 shades of brown. You could use stain too, and that would probably be like really quick, or you could spray paint. The one shade was too light, and then there wasn't enough of the dark, so I just winged it. So I've decided to move the kids' pics because she's run out of room. Kara's expanding her gallery wall, now editing her children out of her gallery wall so she can add more cute things. Isn't that funny? Tiffany says, hey! Tiffany's got a new baby, so I understand why you haven't been to the studio, girl. Her boys are precious. So this project actually would be great for some pictures of your boys, Tiffany. So I'm just slopping on some brown paint on this paint stick, and I'm gonna do all the edges. I don't need to bother to do the back. If you're a perfectionist, paint all the back. I do want to see the edges because you'll see those when they're hanging on the wall, right? So we're doing that. Sorry, she scared me. Piper, stop. Okay. So I'm just kind of putting it on there, and then I'm gonna wipe it off because I kind of want it to look like the stain. So I just did the one thin coat, and then I will kind of wipe it off and then I'll show you guys what that looks like. So I kept it really thin so you can even see the grain. Like even a paint stick has really good wood grain. Look at that. So this is gonna be one top to my hanger probably, and then I'll work on the bottom piece here. Again, I just paint pretty quickly back and forth the direction of the wood grain, edge to edge. And then we'll do that. So, about done here. Okay. So I'm working on my kitchen gallery wall, gathering pieces from around my house. So I'm gonna have a farmy theme. Like I like cows, so the next couple weeks I'm gonna try to like collect maybe some cow and chicken things, or if I see some cute pins, I'll kind of pin those. And I definitely have some old frames around that I can use. Maybe some old rusty things. Like I have old rolling pins that I'd like to incorporate, so that's really fun for a kitchen, or like vintage cheese graters or whisks or utensils would be really fun, interesting objects to incorporate into a kitchen gallery wall. So start collecting because we're gonna have some fun ideas to get those turned into a gallery wall for you. Like I said, you don't have to spend a ton, it's just collecting, and we'll do some DIY projects and show you how to pull it all together so it looks, you know, Pinterest worthy in your house, right? Okay, so these are drying super fast too because I kind of wiped them both down, so I'm ready to go with those. You guys seeing the surface okay-ish? If I do it closer to me, that's better. I think every time I get in here, I wish that I had baby wipes. Tiffany's probably got the baby wipes at her house, huh? So I have got, this is my printout that I did. Like I said, that's on the on our Pinterest page. You'll see that I've linked to those. Whoopsie. If you want to print out your own initial or monogram or whatever. So I have a little white border I'm just gonna cut off. And you actually probably wouldn't see it on the top and bottom because I'm putting the wood pieces on there. But on the edge, I didn't like how I had the white showing. And of course you can use paper trimmer. I'm just freehanding over here, making the line as straight as I can. I figure if anybody's looking that close, I don't want them in my house anyway, right? Okay. There we go. Okay. So my wood is pretty much dry. I am using, to attach, I'm gonna use just some double-sided tape, but you could use, like I have painter's tape, that's fine. You're not gonna see what's on the back, if that makes sense, like holding the paper. I tried my heavy-duty stapler and it went right through these, so not recommended. So I'm gonna try to keep a clean area, and I'm just gonna flip those over and put some double-sided tape. Couple pieces will hold my piece of paper here. And again, you guys let me know like what ideas you have. I'm on my phone, so it's really hard to read the comments, but hopefully Kara can see. But if you guys have ideas for what you could print out, I mean, I think the pictures or the printables, or do you have some, you probably have your own Pinterest board full of quotes you like or inspirational things. And you can put it on here and add to your gallery. Okay, I've attached them. Of course I got like this itch. Sorry. Okay. I'm trying to keep it clean here, and my workspace is messy. Let's try this. I'm gonna fold over I'm working on a piece of cardboard here. Okay. I'm gonna take my monogram, just face down, and I'm gonna slightly overlap it so it sticks onto that tape. If you can see, I just stuck it face down. It's already holding it there. So that's the back we're looking at. And I'm gonna do the same for this side. Okay, so see how that looks all cute already, right? Oh, Kara says a copy of a note from a loved one. I could actually like see this, even like a tea towel, like with, if you attached it on the top and bottom. I've seen some really cute tea towel recipes, and yeah, recipes would be good. Tea towel sayings, recipes. Oh, you guys are throwing hearts at me. Thank you. Does that mean you think it's cute? Yay. And then what I did is just took, here, I have some other string. We'll use this. I used twine on the first one, the cow one. If you came in late, here's the cow one I already made. Isn't this cute? This one's gonna go on my kitchen gallery wall. And literally a piece of paper and some paint sticks. And this is a super quick project. I mean, you could do this like in a kid's room with a superhero saying, I mean, tons of themes. Whoopsie. Are you guys like me? Like, I know there's two types of people in the world, like those who mow their own grass and people who hire people to mow their grass, right? Is that how it goes? I'm definitely a mow my own grass type of girl. Like, I'm gonna figure out how to do it myself and make it. And I find that like with crafty girls that I meet, like they want to do it themselves, you know? And so that's fun. Okay, so I'm just gonna take some of the twine and wrap it around. I kind of want a little border of the twine. Okay, so you could hot glue. I didn't think to hot glue or warm up my hot glue gun. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of messily, I kind of like it. So I've got like 3 times around on this little, I kind of like it messy, right? But anyway, okay, I think that's about how much I need. I'm trying to measure. Eyeball, that's how I measure. So, I'm gonna go around this side. And I actually had enough of like the double-sided tape still like sticky back here. I've just stuck my ends right in it. So that kind of works, right? Look how cute this is, y'all. And this is like something I feel like you'd see at Pottery Barn or something, like the print. Hang on, this is not quite working how I want here. I'm like, I think I need to have it come up the other way. Hang on. Of course, when I did this before, I did it that way, but not this time. Seems like it was like flopping. Okay, so it's better if you end in the back and come up from the back. Does that make sense? See how this one, the thread is coming up from the back? That makes it stand a little better. Okay. I'm telling you, I know how to do it only because I've done it wrong. So I'll share that with y'all. So I will try to get that on there. And my tape was sticky. Now hopefully it will stay sticky. Okay. And hopefully Kara is, Kara says you can use rulers as well, totally. If you want to use a ruler for this, it would be really cute. Like a back to school, if you did the first day of school, like I know there's printables for that, and like did the rulers as the top and bottom, really cute photo op. Okay, so I love this, y'all. I want to hang it up. So this will go anywhere in a gallery wall and just for like nothing. So again, you could totally reinforce with hot glue and all that, but I'm doing it really quick. And then I have some other ideas. Okay, so like I was saying, if you have a heavier piece of paper, like if you did cardstock or the fabric idea or things like that, you'd probably want to take another ruler or a paint stick or whatever and put that on the back and kind of sandwich your paper. You could use magnets and then you could change out the paper. Like I found just the strips of like flat magnet, so on a, like it was like a roll of them for a couple dollars in the craft section at Walmart, I'm sure Hobby Lobby. So you can make it magnetic and then you could change out your pictures or sayings for whatever season or things like that. So I loved that idea. So if you would just sandwich the paper between the two and attach magnets to one of your pieces. So that's a good way to do it. I'm actually gonna do it like super sized. I had my husband cut me. I'll show you my super sized version because I have a spot in my hallway that I've been wanting to decorate, and I think that this would be a fun way to do it. So he's cut me little strips for more. I was thinking I could do it with wood and like canvas material or burlap, so I had him cut me up some sticks. And you just really want your stick to be a slightly wider, maybe like a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch on each side, so you have room to tie that rope or however you're gonna hang it, okay? So I've got this canvas that is 16 by 20, and I'm gonna do it with the whole canvas and do that. Or I could even do it this way. That would be cool. So this is still an idea. There's nothing finished to show you or presto changeo for this, but just the fact that I'm gonna paint this canvas or stencil something cool on there and do the same type of thing. Like I'm already seeing like this could be like chalkboardy looking, and like I'm thinking maybe a black with like some white writing, kind of chalkboard-ish, and then hanging up. So I'll show you guys when I finish that. So I'm very inspired to try different things, and y'all have to show me if you do anything with this. So like I said, if you want the aged metal look for the, like I did on this farm one, you can go back a couple of videos and we have a tutorial for that. So you can do it with spray paint or silver paint and cinnamon. And then all the printables are up on our Pinterest board. So Kara, if you want to type that in, it's what is it? Pinterest.com/junk2jewels. So, and of course, we spell junk to jewels weird and have the number 2. If I was going to rename my business, I'd make it easier for you all. I'm so sorry. But anyway, and then the quick easy staining, I just used a little bit of paint and then wiped it down when I was still wet, so that worked really quickly and easily. It would work on a ruler if you wanted that darker patina. You could do colors on any of the wood, and so I just think it's a fun, basically free project, right? So you guys show me what you make, and I'll check back here. Post them in the comments, and I totally want to see if you're inspired now to make something, all right? Y'all have a great Monday. Thank you.